With spring, social tension is blooming. Thousands of civil servants have walked off work, taking to the streets of the Greek capital and other major cities in the latest show of protest against added public sector layoffs. The nationwide walkout marks the start of a 48-hour strike that is expected to keep all state offices and government agencies shut, with hospitals and state utilities operating on skeleton staff. The protests come amid growing demands by international creditors to push for at least 2,000 added layoffs in the country's bloated sector in early 2015. This on top of more than 11,000 sackings the government has already committed to carrying out by the end of the year. Creditors also want major changes in labour regulations, allowing easier firing rules across the workforce, public and private. For a country struggling with 6 years of recession and 28% unemployment, protesters call the creditors' demands a kiss of death for Greece's struggling working class. The government, though, has already agreed to the tough terms. After 7 months of torturous negotiations, Prime Minister Antonis Samaras announced overnight that his fragile coalition had agreed with European lenders and the International Monetary Fund on a host of issues, holding up a critical review of Greece's finances. An audit needed to be completed for more than €10 billion in bailout aid to be dispersed to Greece. Mr. Samaras made no mention of the firings or a rash of market reforms creditors have been insisting on. Instead, he focused on €500 million worth of relief measures the government plans to implement in the coming months to help more than 1 million struggling Greeks. Protesters say the prospect of handouts are peanuts, pledging instead further action on the streets in the coming weeks. Anthika Rasava, Athens.